We can learn so much following the advice of those who have gone before us. And it's the same when it comes to investing and personal finance. Famous names such as Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch, and even Benjamin Franklin have paved the way through history with famous words of sage advice. In this video, we'll unpack some of our favourite investing and finance quotes and explain what they actually mean in simple terms, so that anyone, and even their dog, can understand. Let's start with arguably the world's most famous investor, CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett. I don't look to jump over 7-foot bars, I look around for 1-foot bars that I can step over. This quote teaches us to keep things simple when it comes to our money. Complicated, speculative investments are often outperformed over the long term by simple, consistent strategies. Buffett is teaching us to stick to what we know and understand. Next is this line from Nobel Prize winner Paul Samuelson. Investing should be more like watching paint dry or watching grass grow. If you want excitement, take $800 and go to Las Vegas. This quote reminds us to keep our emotions in check when it comes to our investments. Building wealth sustainably is not all glitz and glamour. It takes discipline and keeping your sights firmly set on your goals. It's about getting rich slow. This next quote is arguably Peter Lynch's most basic but also most famous investing principle. Invest in what you know. This teaches us to do our research before parting with our hard-earned money. Don't get sucked into things that you aren't comfortable with, and instead spend the time to understand and be confident with what you're doing with your time, effort, and money. We hope you're enjoying our video so far. If you can spare just 1 second and chuck us a like or subscribe, it's a huge help to support the channel and make Dollar Dog just that little bit happier. Although, really, she is pretty happy all the time, let's be honest. Benjamin Franklin was one of America's most influential philosophers and thinkers, and he also knew a thing or two about money. To this day, his portrait adorns the US $100 bill. He does not possess wealth that allows it to possess him. It's another simple but powerful quote from Franklin, which helps us all to keep things in perspective. Yes, money is important, but having a healthy relationship with money is even more important. Money can bring out the best and the worst of some people. Next up is this quote from John Jack Bogle, the founder of Vanguard and the creator of the world's first index fund. Don't look for the needle in the haystack, just buy the haystack. This speaks true to Bogle's reputation as the godfather of index investing. This strategy of investing across entire sectors or markets, buying the haystack, has grown into a hugely popular passive investing strategy for many, rather than trying to chase specific individual stocks or the needles in the haystack. ETFs, or exchange traded funds, are modern day examples of this indexing philosophy. Ironically, Bogle himself wasn't exactly a huge fan of ETFs when they first came on the scene, but that's another discussion for another video. We'll go back to Warren Buffett for our final favourite finance quote to finish off. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Yeah, don't take this one too literally. This quote speaks to the long-term investing outlook that Buffett advocates. If you can stay the course and stick to a simple plan over the long term, anybody can find financial freedom with the help of time. But this quote can apply to anything in life really. Discipline, consistency, and time can be a powerful combination when you set your mind out to achieve something. So there's some of our favourite financial quotes from some of the world's most famous investing icons. We think they're kind of cool in a way to keep yourself on track during your own financial journey. As Sir Isaac Newton once said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.